everyone, as you can tell I am back home. But before I start this video vlog of my hospital experience, I need to let you know that unfortunately I have lost an awful lot of footage. Because Kevin I've inherited Kevin's phone because he got a new phone, and last night he decided he transferred everything over, but didn't get all my photos and videos. Some there, but very few, and unfortunately I filmed quite a lot on my phone when I was in hospital. So I really think I've got a couple of time lapses I took in the last few days, and I think all the chats that I had on my phone are gone. I'm so sad. It's like the week's just gone, like I've lost it. I've probably lost it over half, so I don't know whether to upload it now or not. I guess I will, but I'll see when I put it together, I guess. So if you're watching the rest of the video, it's there. Otherwise, you won't see this either. Poor Kev, I think I made him feel bad, but I'm not devastated, but I am sad. Yeah, I couldn't even find me on the list downstairs. Oh, hello there. Oh, I think I'm going to take my face mask off now. Just arrived in my hospital room. Have to wear a mask outside, obviously. But I'm taped up in here. So this is my room. My home for the next week. Very much overpacked because there's no visitors. So I have to bring everything that I might want with me. So I realised I've already forgotten something, so I've told Kevin, so hopefully he might drop it off for me. It's just the juice that I like to have. But I can imagine if I don't get it, I can have water and tea all week long. Sometimes I like something a little bit tastier. Anyway, this is my lovely view. I've got a good room. Ocean view is nice. I'm already cannulated. That was really quick for them to come and do that, so I better pop my nightie on before I get attached to the ketamine. Because it's not, I'll have to wait. I have had to have help to get changed, so I usually do that after my shower in the morning. Hopefully this will last a bit. I had a lot of trouble with these, but they're not doing the midlines like I usually have anymore. No, PICC line. I know whatever I usually have. They're not doing them anymore because I had problems with blood clots, and I don't want a blood clot, so but these don't stain me very well. That's all my clothes in there. My first jammies. My new Peter Pan one from Peter Alexander. Just got my nightie and just got my 3/4 pants on. Here's today's lunch. I'm not a fan of olives, so hopefully it doesn't taste too much of olives, but otherwise, looks okay. And I've got to order my vegan options for tomorrow. I don't remember having a separate vegan menu before, but I have now. I just struggle with the breakfast because breakfast comes at 7 o'clock or 7:30, and it's just too early for me. Thought I'd just check in with you guys. Sorry about the road noise. Oh no, sort of, I guess one of the main roads into Wollongong. I'm on 6 mils now, or 6 per hour. And I've just got a bit of like numbing, tingly and numbing in my mouth, which is the side effect I get. It's not too bad yet, but I'm aware of it. Usually that's when I stop. I usually go up to about a 10. It's usually as high as I go. I'm going to go to 8 tonight, I think. And then I'll stay on 8 till the doctor comes in, and then tomorrow I might put it up to 10. That's usually about as far as I can tolerate. Some people can tolerate a lot more, but that's about me. I just usually feel like I've been to the dentist, so I can obviously start to feel a slight sensation of that. What a weird side effect. I feel like I've been to the dentist, but my doctor, I like the fact that that's what he does. He stops it when you get side effects. He doesn't push you through them. So anyway, and I've got a bit of a headache at the moment, but otherwise fibro pains has reduced. It's not I think I was about a 7 when I started on this, and I'd say, it's hard to tell because my face is very pain. I'm just evaluating it at the moment. Maybe 5, 6. It's definitely not as bad, so it's doing what it's supposed to do. I'm just sitting here with my computer. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Reading the news at the moment. I've also gone and got my first big cup of tea. Well, I'm now up on my full dose for today, which is 8. My headache had got away. It's come back. But I mean, I get headaches anyway, so. But I think from memory I do get a few headaches on the ketamine. That's not too bad. And the numbing, not too bad. It hasn't gotten any worse, so that's good. Hopefully it'll settle overnight, and I'll budget up to 10 in the morning. Afternoon tea just arrived. Well, that was a vegan chocolate brownie. Give it a go, see what it's like. A cute little piece of brownie. I've also got my own tea still that I'm drinking from before. So I have that. I did bring some bananas in with me, but I don't think they're ready to eat yet. Because some fruit would have been good. I haven't eaten fruit today. Because obviously being the first day, I don't get to choose my food. Well, all fresh fruit. Tomorrow for lunch that I'll have in the afternoon. Anyway, I've had an improvement. I've got a glove now, just so I don't knock, to help not knock the cannula. And my doctor was just in, and good news, he's because my doctor is retiring at the end of this year, and I only come in about once a year for, well, it's been over a year since I came in for ketamine. So the good news is that his replacement doctor is going to be doing the ketamine infusions here in this hospital. We originally thought it was going to be a different hospital, which is a really old hospital and further away from home, and much further away when we moved. So that's good. That's a bit of a relief to know that I can still get them done here when, and most likely when I need them. I was going to say if, but I think it's most likely I'm going to need them again. But yeah, that is good news indeed. And the problem with the midline was the manufacturer of the midline had changed, so that's why they stopped doing them. I thought it was odd because I've had heaps and I had no problems, and Athena had had a few and had no problems, but yeah, that's why they stopped doing them. So I guess once I get the manufacturing issue sorted out, I'll go back to doing the midlines, which is, goes in the elbow area. in elbow, whatever that's called. I'm sure it's got a name, but I don't know. And yeah, they stay in much better than this, which you have to worry about. And like even showering, washing your hands, everything becomes difficult with these. And he was concerned about the position of mine. Of course, the condom was hanging precariously, even though he tried to put it in a good spot. Still playing this headache, a bit slurry on the speech, but not too bad. Nothing like the first time I came in here. Obviously your body gets used to it, which I think they do say that about drugs, don't they? You get used to things. But yeah. It's crazy windy out there. You can hear it howling on through. I think it's supposed to cool down and be cold tomorrow with this wind. So dinner has arrived. It's bright and early, well, nice and early. It is still bright and early. So just whatever vegan dinner was tonight. So tofu and beans and mashed potatoes and vegetables. That's nice. Apple juice I don't drink. Some fruit. That'll be nice. Oh, look, that's good. Are you reusing these? Now last time I was in here, there was like little flimsy plastic things that would just get thrown. But it looks like they've now got, it's good. They're making gradual processes. When I first started coming here, I used to get bowls of water. Now you get the jug of water. I just realised my ice cream at lunch that I didn't eat was probably the same one, the coconut ice cream, which is really good. I remember from last time it was really good. I just thought it was normal ice cream. Obviously wasn't thinking properly at lunchtime. Anyway, I'm gonna not be ready for dinner, but I'll enjoy it anyway. Well, I guess it's morning. I think it's 4 a.m. I've had a terrible night's sleep. I just haven't slept very well. This is Mr. Squidgy. When I haven't got a puppy or a hubby to cuddle, he has to come with me to hospital. Or I take one of my little stuffed friends. This is Mr. Squidgy. I got him in Germany in 2013. So yeah, it's been a rough night. I don't know whether to give up and go get a cup of tea and whatnot and try and get some sleep later on. But I've just, not had a good night. A bit of pain. So if I wake up, I'm still in pain. More pain than usual, from what I remember anyway. It's not great. Anyway, I won't talk too much because you're just looking at me in the dark. I'm just trying to remember to check in every so often and let you know what's going on. The morning's getting along. I'm feeling very numb around the mouth, like I've been to the dentist, which is what I said I always experience. But it's weird because I haven't had a ketamine increased. So, don't know what it's about. I feel like I've got a big swollen lip. Feels all puffy. But I know it's not. If it wasn't for those new buildings that have been built in the last few years, we'd have a nice view of the sunrise. What a shame.
A few of you have reached out recently wondering if I have any advice for those trying to maybe start their own business or start a new career path or possibly start a new hobby that could potentially...
I've moved my laptop over to this side now. I've got some fresh water, laid out my tea over. Wasn't me for a change. Again, the sun starting to come in there now. So I'm going to have to close that blind. I guess we'll see the end one. Still don't feel real ready to eat, but when I do, I'm going to have some chickpeas, and the bananas still aren't quite ready to eat. So I did bring some mango slices. So I've got dried mango slices, so I'll have that. That'll be a better, tastier breakfast. Amazing how much fresher and cleaner you are and feel after a shower. I feel a lot better. Got a nice clean bed to hop into as well, but I'm going to go around and get another cup of tea before I do that, and then I'll just watch on YouTube this morning. I think I have no idea what time it is because this is on this hand. I haven't been wearing my watch, so time's a bit irrelevant at the moment. I've just done my juice slash water, iced water run. Just gone and got that. Now I've got my lunch. Some kind of creamy vegan soup. Soups are always really good here. And then all that stuff, tomatoes. I can't remember what I ordered. I don't think it said actually. And some roast vegetables, that should be nice. And fruit I'll keep and have that later on this afternoon. And I also got a banana today too, because my bananas from home aren't quite ready to eat. This one's probably a little bit yellower than the ones from home. That's good. I haven't had any fruit the last day or two. Anyway, it's a nice lunch. We are going ahead with our plans for our France trip next year. We've actually now, in addition to a river cruise, which we booked and was cancelled because of COVID, it was cancelled, put back a year. So it's supposed to be this year. She's already been on it. So now looking next year, we've actually booked our flights now as well. Hoping the world will be somewhat back to its whatever normal is whatever the future normal will be by May next year. And I'm looking at accommodation in Paris. This place has a golden. I was already I think I might have sealed the deal on this place. Do any of you choose where you're staying based on if they have a dog that you like? Oh dear, this looks like nice. And then they have a golden. I'm going, oh yeah, I think I must need to book this place. It's a sign. Just like that, it's dinner time again. I guess it is 5 o'clock, so it's early. I still haven't booked that place in Paris yet, but I think I will. So tonight, what have we got? I can't even remember what I've ordered. Sweet potato and coconut soup. That should be yummy. Soups are always really good. And then lentil bolognese with a side of potatoes. That's not a baby chow potato, that's a mashed potato. That looks really good. And some fruit, and of course the coconut ice cream. Hopefully I'll get to it tonight before it melted. I think I ate like an hour later yesterday. I woke up in a lot more pain than normal. Had a rough night. Had to wait for a few hours during the night. It was red for a bit. But the pain was just like normal. Like I wasn't even on ketamine. Like I was at home. Waited to wake up to a nice I'll insert it because it's too much work to put on to show you guys on the phone at the moment. A nice photo Kevin sent of Coda sitting on top of his lap in the little tail wagon. I'll talk more when I'm more functioning. I'm probably looking about as glamorous as I feel. Been a rough night. I'm in pain. I don't remember having woken up in pain before while on ketamine. Which is I've had a bit of a cry. I just feel like I'm at home. I feel like I'm not even on medication. And of course I haven't had any of my normal pain meds that I take in the morning either, so not good this morning. I was tempted to tell them just to put breakfast away because I don't feel like eating, but I'm going to try and have some of my huge big breakfast that I have. I just got a piece of bread and spaghetti. I have gone and got my tea. I dragged my feet around to do that. Haven't had a sip of it yet. Not a good morning. It's been a pretty rough morning, but I'm feeling better. Just had a Panadol not long ago because I had a headache. I have gone up to 11, which is my highest ever been on that. Seems to be helping with my pain levels. So weird, I've never had such high pain levels in hospital before. Pretty sure I haven't. So, and The doctor was sort of suggesting that maybe I need to come in every 6 months for an infusion, but I really don't want to do every 6 months. I guess if I have to, I have to, but I really don't want to. I think if maybe an annual one, because we went past that, maybe that's the problem. But yeah, bit to think about anyway and contemplate. But I'm over my rough morning. I'm feeling a lot better about things. It's been some nice, chill, inspiring vlog on YouTube this morning. So, keep my mind happy after the rather depressing start to the morning. So yeah, lunch has arrived. I ended up eating a little bit of my breakfast. I ate bread and, you know, a little bit of the spaghetti, and then I had half banana about an hour ago or so. And now I've got my lunch. So we've got potato and zucchini soup. All the soups are lovely. And then we've got a schnitzel or a patty and mashed potatoes. That looks really good. And some corn. And then my fruit, which I will keep wrapping tea. They made these, I don't know what these are. It's a really sweet biscuit. I've had it the last few days and I do not like it at all. It's just too sweet for me. I wasn't here when I dropped in morning tea, so I just dropped it in. Anyway, yeah, vegan chicken schnitzel. And they're usually a homemade one. Don't know if that one is for certain, but the other ones I have been. I've had them before. Got a noisy neighbour somewhere out there. Anyway, I'm gonna start on my lunch now. Had a close call with my cannula. My doctor was here and I knocked it as I was just getting into bed, and the thing started complaining. So the nurse just spent 15 minutes trying to work out the problem, but I just knocked the needle, had a kick in it right near where it goes into my hand. Anyway, it feels nice and comfortable now, so I've been doctored up again. Didn't have to be right, so fingers crossed. I'm hoping to get at least 2 days out of it. I try so hard to be careful, but you can see where it is. It doesn't take much. I've been careful all day and I just knock it with my foot as I hop back into bed. Definitely wouldn't survive without a little glove on it. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this little snack now. Can't believe how much better I feel this afternoon. Wait for my water, get another watered down juice. Come back, dinner's now arrived, so it's 5 o'clock. Got some soup, pumpkin soup, and eggplant. That's right, there's an eggplant dish tonight. Some potatoes. That's nice. Definitely get lots of vegetables here. It's pretty much a plant-based diet rather than a vegan diet. It's both, obviously, but it's not processed vegan food. I did also get my little coconut ice cream. So I have that for dinner. I guess that's why I was waiting in hospital, because I did not more vegetables than potatoes and pasta and rice and stuff. Less carbs, I guess. And smaller meals, perhaps. I don't know. That's interesting because I'm not doing anything either. I'm missing my home food though. I'm missing like lettuce and salad stuff. I've ordered hot foods again for tomorrow, but I might order the vegan chef salad, but I don't know what's in it. So I'm scared it's not going to be very much. Because I have had a few odd, juicy meals here. But I might order that for the day after. Because I just feel like, yeah, something crispy would be nice. Texture-wise, it's just the same kind of foods, which I'm pretty good with, but I'm getting to that stage where I would like my more normal stuff. It's okay. I'm over the halfway and I'm not in much pain, so that's good. Alright, I'm gonna have this now. I'll go FaceTime with Kevin this afternoon on his way home. And Christy. Didn't see the puppies this afternoon though. Nothing else will announce. So everyone's okay, I guess. Kevin's not doing very well without me being there. We've had a stressful week as well. And he's got to work tomorrow. He's going to Sydney apparently for some work, just to plug something in, he said. Anyway, he's using it as an opportunity to pick some stuff up from Apple that he's ordered. And yeah, but he's his day off and he's got to go to work. But considering I'm not home, it's probably not a bad thing. Keep him busy for another day and I'm less inclined to be bored at home. Waking up and looking out this morning makes me very excited for a move. We won't have an ocean view, but we'll have a water view of the harbour and just like outside the world view. It'll be so cool when we move. Makes you feel a bit more a part of things when you can see out into the real world. Charlie's gone. I'll say a proper good morning to you all. I think it's Friday, isn't it? I believe so. So breakfast has just arrived. I've been up. I woke up about, did I wake up? I think I was awake and then my ketamine bag needed change. So I've been up since about 4:30. That's fine. That's pretty normal for a home. So you saw the nice sunrise. Well, it was a nice sunrise, but it wasn't a stunning sunrise because no clouds. You need clouds to get a really good sunrise. But it was still nice to watch the day start and wake up. The world wake up. Well, my part of the world wake up. Anyway, it was really nice. And it's made me very excited for our move to our apartment in 2 years' time, whatever that will happen when they build it. So breakfast is here. And because it's, I feel a little bit more inclined to eat because it's later. So I just did get 2 hash browns and I got 2 bits of bread. I'm just going to make a sandwich today, like Chrissy does. Chrissy has hash brown sandwiches. So I thought I'd give that a try. It's not the most appealing, but as I said yesterday, breakfasts here on the whole don't appeal to me. I might order a salad sandwich, I think. Maybe tomorrow. And I'll pop in the fridge and keep it for the next day. See. Yeah, it's okay. This is a breakfast, and then I've still got half of the banana from yesterday that I didn't eat. Because I big bananas, and I've got some more bananas, so we'll manage them. We'll have plenty of vegetables later on in the day, so make up for the not so great breakfast, not so nutritious breakfast. Probably could have done cereal today, but when you're ordering a day in advance, you have no idea. Depends what time I wake up as well, what I'm going to feel like eating. But I think this will be okay today. I managed to eat this. And I'm sure I'll be having an afternoon snooze again today because I was awake again in the night for a little bit. Just read for a little bit. Yeah. Just, not my normal routine. And I've got a noisy neighbour. You can probably hear in the background, it's quite noisy. But it's not so bad. Luckily I was awake because at 5:30 and her nerves were very, very loud. Talking in Italian, I think they were, but very loudly. It's okay. No worries. Alright, I need to eat this now. Well, you better be careful.
My car's pretty low. It's this car there.
Well, up and showered this morning. Wearing my last of my new 90s. Been for my second tea run. I was tempted to get a cold drink because I'm actually quite warm, but I thought I'll drink my water, but it's way over there. I'll be drinking my tea now. Because I thought I'd sit in this chair, stay out of bed for a little bit. It's hard to get comfortable. Wherever you lie, it just gets uncomfortable after a while. The one time I stayed here, I've got the luxury room. A suite, I guess it is. It's got a couch in it. That was probably the best because I could sit in the couch for part of the day. But I only had that room once. This isn't too bad. My feet up, so that's okay. The chair's actually pretty comfortable. And they've delivered some fruit, some morning tea, but I don't really feel like that. I don't know what I would feel like anything actually. I bought my Ritz biscuits across if I feel like them. I don't feel like them either. This is what I find in hospital. I just don't feel like much of anything. Even my favourite things I tend not to feel like. But definitely more savoury, perhaps rather than sweet. I still got the half banana. I think I'm going to work on some plans for Paris for a bit while I'm sitting over here, which is hard. It was hard to get sort of everything over in my corner because I've got to have my drip thing and got my feet, and well, of course I've got my feet, but put my feet up on the table is wedged in here, but it kind of works. So I'll sit here for maybe even till lunchtime. I'll see how I go. See, as long as I'm comfortable, I'll stay here. It'll probably do me good to sit in somewhere else for a bit. You just can't see out as much because you can't see the water. You just get the sky view from up here over. You just get the sea view out there. Should have cleaned my glasses as well. Would have been a good thing before I sat back down, but it's okay. We just it's too much of an effort because obviously everything's got to come out because this has got to come with me. So I'm going to stay here for a while now. We'll have to enjoy that time lapse for lunch. I've got cauliflower soup, and I've got a vegetable stack, which is literally a vegetable stack. I thought it was potatoes, but on close inspection I see it's cauliflower and zucchini and a side of mashed potatoes. So many vegetables in hospital. It's good though. And I've got my fruit, which I'll have later on. Nice lunch. And after I've eaten that, I'll go and set the time lapse up again for you. Good morning, everyone. Saturday morning. Counting down the days now. We're so glad to be out of here. Breakfast today is just some cornflakes. I'm going to try this soy milk. And I've got some sugar. I have to add sugar to cornflakes, just because they're a bit bland. And I'm going to try and eat that. If not, I've got my chia cookies and bananas as reserve. Yeah. Had a pretty good night's sleep. Had a bit of pain in my cannula's causing me a bit of pain, but my nurse this morning has rejigged it and hopefully it'll settle down. It's still a little bit sore, but it's settling, I think, so hopefully that'll be good to go. It's funny, that nurse is really nice, but he calls me Liz, and I thought, I haven't been called Liz since high school. When I went to work, I was Elizabeth. At uni, I became Libby again after being Libby as a child. I was Liz in high school, and this nurse, for some reason, he calls me Liz. I remember he did it last time too. It doesn't bother me, it's just sort of funny. I don't care what I get called, really. I'll answer to anything. Related to my name, of course. It just seems strange. I feel like a young teenager when I get called Liz. Well, I'm all hooked up on this side again. Let's see what lunch is. This is vegan soup. Looks like a pumpkin soup to me. And pasta. I couldn't remember what it was. I think it was lentil pasta, wasn't it? It looks nice. Really over the food though. Nice as it is, it's fine. It's just very samey. I'm ready for something crunchy. I need some lettuce in my life. And hummus, missing them very much.
One person acting.
I'm FaceTiming Kevin and Christy at the moment, but dinner just arrived. Luckily I ordered some soup. No, I'm not going to show them what Kevin's showing me at the moment, up his nose. I don't want to lose all my viewers. So I'll bear you looking at Kevin. So I've got some minestrone soup and that's my salad. That's my chef salad. I think that's about sad. That's the best a chef could do. Luckily I've got some crackers and stuff. I'll have to have something else obviously because, well, I'm not going to be very full after that to get my ice cream as well, but yeah, I've got to put something on it, something else. It's lunchtime. Luckily I ordered a bit of stuff today because I ordered a salad sandwich, but I only got a salad. But I've got soup and vegetables to have, so No worries. I spent the afternoon reading and had a first time with Kevin and the puppies, which is nice. And now it's time for my last dinner here. Although I have ordered something to eat before leaving hospital tomorrow, so it's not my last proper dinner though. So I can't remember what I ordered tonight. So I've got potato and zucchini soup. The soups have all been really good. And what did I order? Oh, that's right, it was a rice dish, wasn't it? The pie. Risotto. Oh, good. Vegetable risotto. That'd be good. Get something different. And my ice cream. It's funny on the ketamine. I find my appetite and my taste are a little bit askew from normal. So that's why I sort of put in different snacks and stuff like that. I didn't know what I feel like eating. I've sort of eaten some stuff, but I'm still eating more savoury stuff. So I've eaten most of all my crackers and popcorn that I bought in and stuff like that. I've eaten that. I haven't wanted sweet stuff so much, but it's been fine. Nearly over. One more sleep, one more day, and I'm out of here. Or Kev. So, not doing too good. Anyway, I hope. Problem is, once I go home, I'm probably more than likely to have a flare when I go home. Because after being on this all week, I tend to have a flare afterwards when I get home. But we'll see. See what the week brings. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Because I really want to get back to walking my doggies again and do my little bit of housework and whatnot. But we just have to see. My pain levels are way down today. I think I've probably rated them at about a 1 at the moment. It's way down. It's there, but it's way down. Which is good. Oh, so anyway, I'll have this and then watch a bit of YouTube while I have my dinner, and then I'll go back to reading my book, I think. That's been a better way to spend the time. Monday, it's my last day. I'm happy to be going home today. It's been okay. The first few days were a bit rougher than the last few days, but it's got through it. I just wish things went smoother at home. It would be easier to be in here if things went smoother at home. And if you Kevin. He just seems to fall apart when I'm not there, which, you know, is sad, but I guess kind of makes sense. We've been together for so long, and every day when he goes home from work, I'm there, and I guess it's kind of understand it. I guess I'm not from at home, but for people who return home when I'm always there, I remember Thea saying something was weird too, and because I'm always there, when I'm suddenly not there, it's very obvious. Whereas everyone else in the family leaves more than I do. So I guess it kind of makes sense, but he's going to have to learn to deal with this, unfortunately. Hopefully, maybe when we move it'll be a bit easier. Maybe we'll have some more friends or something. Life's very weird at the moment, particularly with COVID. Anyway, I'm going to have my breakfast. I just got some hash browns today and some bread, so I got my hash brown sandwich of all things. I'm not excited about it, but it's okay. It's fine. Tomorrow, I'll definitely have one for breakfast. Probably a cheese toasted sandwich will be tomorrow's breakfast, I'm guessing. Anyway, I'm just watching some YouTube and I'm going to do that, and I'll do the same as every other day, except at 12 o'clock they start to reduce my medication back down. Going down I think 2 an hour, I think. 5 o'clock it's all finished, and then at 6 o'clock I get discharged, hopefully. That's the plan. So hopefully, yeah. And I'm back home with my family. Should be good, and it's just hope for, fingers crossed for not a bad flare this week. I'll just take it easy. Don't have big plans, but I don't think my house has been cleaned, so the house needs cleaned. That's what we nice when we moved to go to Shore Cove, because even if the house needs cleaned, it's just a much smaller house. I know Mum and Dad have done quite a lot of work in the backyard while I've been away, like pressure hosing things that haven't been done for years and years. Mum loves doing that stuff. So she's been happy. So I know the outdoor area is going to be nice and clean. I'm just got to work on the inside. Alright, I'll check back in with you a bit later on. So it's time for my last lunch. Maybe a Cornish kind of soup. And it looks like an eggplant. Stuffed eggplant or something. Yeah, eggplant parmigiana and mashed sweet potato. I'm all packed up, ready to go. I am disconnected. I just got to wait till 6 o'clock and they'll let me out. And Kevin will come by and pick me up, hopefully. And we can head on home. They just like you to wait for now to make sure there's no problems. So never has been though. My pain's already up a bit. So not very hopeful of escaping a flare when I get home, but we'll see. It's okay. You do this for the long term, not for short term. So I'm going to finish off the vlog now and yeah, say goodbye. Because once I get home, it's just seeing the dogs, spending time with Kevin and Christy, and that'll be that. If you've got any questions about the infusion process, just ask below. As I said before, if you haven't had one before, you want to know more about them, go back and watch some of the earlier ones, because my experience is quite different earlier on. But yeah, hopefully it gave you a bit of an idea of what it's like. Not the most horrible thing, but you know, I'd rather have been home, of course. But it's not too bad either. Anyway, I'll talk to you all again soon.
Between Grandpa leaving and me coming downstairs, the puppy has decided to have a little bit of fun. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of fun. Because now there's stuff everywhere. What do you have to say for yourself, Coda Bear? Your bottom's making noises. Coda Bear, what do you have to say for yourself? Yeah, that's what I thought. Funny pups.